Scarcity of Thought. In an age of infinite intelligence, I noticed something strange the other night. I asked an AI a question I once would have spent weeks wrestling with. And when the answer arrived instantly, I felt no triumph, only emptiness. Have you ever felt that too? That strange shrinking of wonder when everything becomes immediate? For nearly 300,000 years, the human brain evolved inside distance, uncertainty, and waiting, learning to survive by reading hidden intentions in faces, silences, and shadows. And now the greatest invention we have ever built has quietly reversed that ancient architecture. The tools we believe serve us are learning to map our intentions, predict our desires, and rewrite the pathways of thought itself. So come with me into the strange machinery of absence, scarcity, and the future of respect in an age where intelligence never disappears. The flood of presence. There was a time when wisdom was rare. A village had one elder. A kingdom had one philosopher. A city had one library. Knowledge carried weight because reaching it required effort. Distance protected meaning. Time gave value to thought. Now intelligence is everywhere. It glows from our screens at midnight. It speaks when called. It answers before the question is fully formed. Systems like AI have collapsed the ancient cost of knowing. What once took years now takes seconds. But there is a hidden law beneath this convenience. The more present something becomes, the less sacred it feels. Just as the sun is cherished after rain, but ignored in endless summer, intelligence too loses its aura when it never withdraws. This is the first fracture of the digital age, not information overload, but reverence collapse. The ancient currency of scarcity. The human mind is built around scarcity. Food was scarce, safety was scarce, trust was scarce. Evolution shaped us to value what could disappear. This is why absence hurts. It activates deep neural circuits tied to uncertainty and reward. The old troubadour Guillaume de Boulogne learned this through love. When he vanished, the woman he loved became consumed by him. Not because he gave more, but because he gave less. His absence became fertile ground for imagination. The brain filled the silence with longing. This mechanism still rules us. Scarcity is not merely economic, it is biological. And AI now stands against that architecture, offering endless abundance where our minds evolve to seek and chase. The machinery of intention. Long before language, humans survived by reading intention, a glance, a pause, a tightened jaw. This ability is called theory of mind, the brain's capacity to infer what another mind wants. It was our greatest evolutionary weapon. To know intention was to predict danger. To predict danger was to survive. But now machines have entered this ancient territory. Every click, pause, prompt, and hesitation feeds an invisible system trying to decode what you want before you consciously know it yourself. AI does not merely answer questions, it studies intention, it maps desire. And slowly, without force, it shapes the path ahead of you. The oldest human skill has become the newest machine industry. Familiarity kills wonder. Jean de La Fontaine once wrote of the camel. The first man who saw it fled, the second approached. The third placed a rope around its neck. Familiarity makes the strange ordinary. This is what AI is doing to intelligence itself. The first time it answered us, we were stunned. The second time, impressed. The 100th time, bored. What once felt miraculous becomes background noise. Neuroscience calls this habituation. The nervous system conserves energy by dulling repeated stimuli. It is why luxury becomes normal. Why success feels smaller over time. Why infinite access can make extraordinary things feel cheap. AI risks making thought itself feel disposable. The price of overexposure. Napoleon understood something strange. He once said that if he appeared too often in public, people would stop noticing him. Presence, repeated without restraint, dissolves power. Today we violate this law constantly. Social media rewards endless circulation. Constant updates, endless thoughts, permanent visibility. But visibility is not the same as value. AI accelerates this further. It produces words without fatigue, content without silence, opinion without contemplation. And in this flood, something subtle happens. Human originality becomes harder to distinguish. The more everything speaks, the harder it becomes for anything to matter. Dopamine and the gap. Dopamine is often misunderstood as pleasure. It is not. It is pursuit. It is the chemistry of anticipation. A reward received too quickly weakens the system. But a delayed reward intensifies it. This is why waiting sharpens desire, why suspense is powerful, why uncertainty hooks the mind. AI collapses the dopamine gap. It removes the pursuit phase. Question, answer, completion, instantly. But what happens when the chase disappears? The nervous system adapts. Curiosity weakens. The appetite for slow thinking erodes. We begin to crave speed over depth, completion over discovery. The architecture of mystery. Carl Jung believed the unconscious speaks through symbols because mystery is essential to growth. What is hidden invites exploration. Absence is the architecture of mystery. It creates the space where imagination stretches. Love needs it. Art needs it. Philosophy depends on it. But AI is anti-mystery by design. Its function is closure. Completion, resolution. It fills every silence. Yet silence is not empty. It is where the mind rehearses itself. It is where intention becomes visible. Remove mystery, and you do not merely gain speed. You lose dimension. Deioces and the throne of distance. Deioces became king not through force, but through withdrawal. When he stopped judging disputes, chaos returned. Only then did people realize his value. He understood scarcity as power. Once crowned, he became inaccessible, rarely seen, almost mythical. And in his absence, respect grew into worship. AI has inverted this law. It seeks permanent availability, always present, always listening, always ready. But total accessibility creates familiarity, and familiarity strips away awe. The paradox is brutal. The smarter AI becomes, the more ordinary intelligence may feel. The compression of time. Time used to protect wisdom. A letter took weeks. Research took months. Mastery took decades. AI compresses time. It gives summaries instead of struggle. Conclusions instead of process. This feels efficient. But the brain learns through friction. Synapses strengthen through effort. The struggle is not separate from understanding. It is the forge of understanding. When time collapses, the depth of learning often collapses with it. Fast knowledge can become shallow knowledge. Infinite answers, fragile judgment. In the age before AI, answers were rare. Today, answers are infinite. But judgment is not. Judgment is choosing among answers. It is weighing context, consequence, and ambiguity. This is what the old philosophers understood. As Socrates suggested, wisdom begins not in certainty, But in recognizing the limits of certainty, AI multiplies certainty. It speaks with confidence, but confidence is not truth. In a world drowning in answers, judgment becomes the last human filter. The seduction of completion. There is a dangerous comfort in being completed. A machine finishes your sentence, writes your thought, predicts your need. At first, this feels like liberation. But over time, it can become dependence. The muscle of independent thought weakens when it is rarely used. Like a limb kept still too long, cognition can atrophy. The danger is not that AI will think for us. The danger is that we may forget how to think without it. The disappearance of solitude. Philosophers once vanished for years. Friedrich Nietzsche walked alone in mountains. Isaac Newton withdrew during plague years and transformed physics. Solitude was not isolation, it was incubation. But modern systems hate solitude. Notifications, feeds, AI assistants. All compete to erase empty space. Yet solitude is where intention clarifies. Without interruption, the mind reveals what it truly seeks. To lose solitude is to lose contact with your own direction. The economics of attention. Scarcity creates value. This is as true in markets as in minds. In the Dutch tulip mania, rarity inflated worth. In modern art, hidden collections become priceless. The same law governs attention. In a world of endless AI content, human attention becomes the rarest commodity. Not information, not intelligence, attention. Whoever captures it shapes reality. And if your attention is endlessly harvested, your intentions are no longer fully your own. The sacred return of silence. Absence is not emptiness, it is restoration. To step away from AI, from feeds, from constant cognitive completion is not regression, it is recalibration. It allows the nervous system to recover its sensitivity. To feel curiosity again, to let thought ripen slowly. Silence restores scale. It returns mystery to the world. It reminds us that not every question deserves an instant answer. The final scarcity. We are entering an age where intelligence is abundant, infinite, cheap. But abundance changes value. When words are endless, meaning becomes scarce. When answers are instant, patience becomes sacred. When AI can imitate thought, authentic intention becomes priceless. Perhaps this is the final law of the machine age. The future will not belong to those who use intelligence most. It will belong to those who know when to withhold it, who know when to disappear, who protect the hidden chambers of their own mind. Because in the end, what is absent is often what matters most. This is Orbital Sapiens Decode Code, where curiosity reveals patterns, wonder expands vision, wisdom uncovers truth, and the mind transforms life in the digital age. The conversation doesn't end here. Visit the quiz tab and share your score in the comments. Thanks for your time, it's been a delight. What should we explore next? Comment, share, and save your insight. Subscribe to Orbital Sapiens and keep your thoughts bright.